Everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Absolute pleasure to have you along. Okay, entertainment only. What I want to have a look at in this particular reading is, does Vance step up? Shady, Vance step up into the top dog position, which would indicate, if he does, would indicate that somebody is not going to be in the top position. So, and as I just don't feel Vance is going to be in there. I don't feel Trump is going to be in there for long. And as I am now splitting the deck to shuffle, we've got the steel and we've got the exposure. Well, first of all, we've got the lunacy, but also we read a couple of ways. So we've got the lunacy of the guy that's in there at the moment, the unraveling, but we've also then, is that Shady, taking off with the goods, stepping up into the top position, or is this information coming out about the steel? So, using my Trip and Wait Tarot, I'm just going to say, if you are a Trump supporter, this is not the channel for you. Feel free to keep watching. A few more coins, a couple of shekels in my pocket if you want to, but there's no point in commenting because you'll just get reported and removed, and you might still be able to see your comment, but nobody else can, so you're just yelling into the ether. End of a cycle, end of the oligarchical cycle, end of a legacy cycle. So I've just done a reading on the Tech Bros unraveling. We feel like we're reaching a crescendo moment in regards to their power, their money, their stranglehold, and it's all about to unravel on them. But I want to have a look at Vance. Show me JD Vance. Will JD Vance be stepping up into the number one position? Will JD Vance be stepping up into the presidential position? Show me the story of JD Vance. Okay, thank you. They're telling me how to use the storytelling cards for the story. So just show me, will JD Vance be stepping up into the number one position? Will JD Vance be stepping up into the number one position? Will JD Vance become the next president of the United States? Will JD Vance become the next president? Come on down, let's have a look. We'll whip through this one. Right. Woo-wee. Poor choices that are made, delusional choices that are made. He wants to. Absolutely. He wants the power. He wants the vanity. He wants the greed. He wants the fame. He wants all the crappings that come with it. Absolutely he wants to. But it's a delusional vision because I don't think it's going to happen. Finding himself out in the cold. Aside from the fact that he's not liked particularly well by voters, which is why they left Trump in there to start with, felon 45. This is my card for the obstacle of moral, financial and ethical corruption, leaving out in the cold, discarding. Okay. At the foundation, facing a judgment moment, a collective awakening, but some heralding of an announcement that is awakening in the past, biding his time, making his decisions to get where he is. He's in the second seat. Okay, thank you. They just told me in the second seat. You've got the Two of Swords there. Just biding his time. Crowning this reading. Information coming forward, a powerful announcement being made. It's my Mark Rutte card, where Shady is going to be on the back foot, crazy-eyed, back foot, 2 different socks, attacked by the bees, bumblebees they look like, having to defend himself against whatever this announcement is. These aren't good cards for him. Externally, feathering his nest, living a life of luxury, thinking all is hunky-dory, but internally, some potential legal action or having to, think, I'm just getting having to sneak away into the night. Hopes and fears, stealing the top position, the abuse of power, but people are walking away from him. That's his hope. He hopes, but it's a very unpleasant looking hope. Trying to manifest it, but we've got the King of Swords, a legal situation coming up for him, some sort of agreement that's made. Gosh, there's my Biden card again. Biden and the voter. What have we got here? The manipulation, being legally exposed about contracts and agreements, unbalanced contracts and agreements. And we've got here Biden and the voter. The golden hair boy being strung up. That's not Shady. Treason, betrayal, heartbreak, loss. Simply betraying the golden haired boy about the loss, about the steal, and facing the loss and disappointment about the false victory of the emperor and the throwing under the bus. Okay, that leads me to my next question, because I really get the feeling that J.D. Vance is very flexible in his loyalties. J.D. Vance will do whatever is required for J.D. Vance. Is J.D. Vance, when the truth of the steal is irrefutably publicly announced, the steal, and we've got this emotional overwhelming and cleansing. So I just don't think he's going to step up into the position. I think the information's going to come out first. Is J.D. Vance, or Vance, however you like to pronounce it, is he going to turn on Trump? Oh, right. The giving and promises with the restriction, restricted by the truth. You owe, restricted by the truth. There's Russia. Now, a couple of you have mentioned to me that Russia has put on state television some really interesting emojis, including a basically telling Trump that they've got dirt on him. This one wants to come forward too. The devil. Chained himself to the devil. Bought and sold his soul. Finding himself restricted. Russia, Kremlin, and chained himself to the devil. The burden of it is going to just be too difficult for him. There's the emotional loss as information about money comes out, about the false victory and the steal. And it's information coming from overseas. That's going to put an end to everything. An end. And he might turn into whistleblower as he desperately tries to hold on to his own position. And we've got the sword of truth. Walking away, justice, investigation, not liking what's on offer here in regards, well, there's the Emperor, volatile information coming out from overseas about hidden agendas, and there's money trail, and there is secrets coming to the surface and being revealed. I am going to say no, he won't be stepping up is what I'm getting. The information is going to come out about the steel, and I think he's going to turn turncoat on Felon 45. Okay, that's what I'm getting there. We'll see how that plays out. Love to you all. Take care.